Hello?
So much.
Hello?
Oh, God.
Hello, David.
Yes, Dr. Laidlaw, how are you? Because I wish to make an appointment for you when you're available to cut these things out of my back, please. But can you do them for me, though? Yes. Yeah, I know, but how far are Gumdale away? I'm here at Birkdale. Yeah, I know, but geez, you know our family history. You know how much you cut out of them. That's what I'm thinking. You know, if you take that little bit more.
A lot of other people do too, David.
All right, but gee, Dr. Laidlaw, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to do what's good for you.
Yes,
It'd be much better for you if you have a GP close to you.
Dr. Laidlaw.
Easily.
Dr. Laidlaw, I am going to do that because you told me to do it, but just this once, because you've cut them out on me before and you cut them out on Dad. Just this one time.
Oh, hi.
Can you
I'm just checking
take-
up on the welfare
take
of
as
my
many as
dad,
you want.
please.
Yeah, and I believe there's going to be a lot that you can choose from. So
Yes.
if you can just cut them out, I'll be very happy.
Jones.
Just this once, and then
Jones,
don't
Jones.
not do what I'm going to say I'm doing, and
Trevor.
then I'll go find another doctor. But just write this for this once. Is it possible for you to cut them out?
Yeah, is he okay to speak with, is he?
All right.
All right, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes. Okay.
You want me to just do the skin thing?
That's it. Thank you.
Two things. We'll do the skin check first,
Oh yeah.
then we'll need to cut them out for you on another day.
Oh, okay.
But I want you to have a GP close to you first,
Yes.
so that
Hello, Trevor. How are you?
the pathology, so they know what's going on.
Are you doing all right?
Uh-huh. All right.
You,
Yes.
oh, Dad, it was hard getting you up there, wasn't it, eh?
Uh-huh.
Tell you what. But you're doing well. You're doing
Okay.
all right.
That
Yep,
sounds
you're in the
good
hospital.
to me, Dr.
Huh?
Laidlaw. So what do I got to do? It's a good deal, Dr. Laidlaw.
Dad, it's all right. Dad,
Uh-huh.
Dad, it's all right. You don't have to worry
All
about
right.
anything, Dad. We're all in the same boat. You know what I mean? We all want to live. We all want to live, Dad. That's just how life is. You know what I mean? You'll be all
That
right.
sounds really good.
Don't panic. You sort of like panic. and-
Dr. Laidlaw, what sort
Look.
of radius close?
He
are we
doesn't-
talking 4 kilometres? 8 kilometres? Yes.
All right,
Birkdale,
ju-
Wellington
ju-
Point.
Just relax, Dad. I'm not going anywhere, eh? I got all the house all nice for us and that. Yeah, I'm looking after it. So, yeah, you don't have to worry about that. It's all looked after. I'm getting a new doorbell for out the front, a complete new one.
Okay.
So that,
all
you know,
right.
people ring the
Is this
door
the- is this the-
and
you cut it
two
out before
speakers.
and you
So
know
I can
I'm a
have
bit
one
of
in
a
my
sissy with
room and
these
one out in
things
the
and you've done
kitchen.
it. Cut 'em
So
out
I can
before,
hear
know
too, yeah.
Pain and everything, and it
it's-
gets, and I feel comfortable with you cutting them out. So
You-
that's the main reason. You know, I
Dad-
feel at ease coming in to see you.
Dad, you live in the best
All right.
country in the world and the best medical system in the world. So you're totally all right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Sounds excellent, Doctor.
Oh, she is, Dad. Look,
Can I-
everything's
sorry.
okay. You don't have to worry, Dad. Everything all right because you're in the best hospital system in the world.
All right,
There's
so,
none better than
can
Australia.
I just
and
ask? Oh,
God bless
I'm
that
on.
you're there and you're in Australia
oh.
because
What is it?
you're being well looked after.
Oh, Dr. Laidlaw, I had it on the top of my head. I want to ask you a question.
Dad, can I just ask
All
you?
right.
That,
So
are you
all right, I'll
doing
do those
okay
things,
in
and
yourself? Like,
then, I'll get back to you. Or the,
all right.
the
Well,
doctor will
just
be in
relax
contact
on
with
that. All right. Just count your blessings, what you have, and just relax and just try to think nice, clear thoughts about
All right,
healthy
okay.
thoughts. Like everything's all right because
Okay,
everything's all right,
all right.
Dad. I always look at everything that way.
Okay,
You know, it's
all right.
Everything is
Thanks.
always okay. Well, that's how
Okay,
it is.
thank you,
know,
Doctor.
everything is okay.
Doctor,
So
now I
when you
remember.
start
Doctor,
thinking everything's okay, then everything becomes okay.
As my back
you know what I mean?
is,
If you start thinking
like,
things are bad,
this
then everything's
main
bad.
mole that's all of a sudden gone darker. It's like tender, and the skin
Yes.
around it feels numb.
Yeah, so you just think things are okay, and they're okay. You're in the best hospital system in the world.
I understand, but
you just
can I
relax
just ask,
on that.
is that
all the
any
nurses
sign that
and
it could be
doctors
cancerous,
are the best in the world, and they're looking after you well. You've got your health insurance, so you don't have to worry about paying for it or anything. So you'll be right.
Can I just
You'll
say
be-
that I started
yeah.
exercising even a few months ago, and I was laying on my back on that bench press, so I don't know whether that rubbed it. And you know what I mean? And it's like, all right.
Well, you know, we got the best prawns in the world too. You just go and ask that.
All right.
That
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Laidlaw. Okay, bye. Thank you. Bye.
That's right. They're all at home, and I'm the biggest prawn. But what's that fella? That Crocodile Dundee fella? He done that ad, didn't he? Throw another shrimp on the barbie, and he has to heave it on there. You know what I mean? And then all the Americans think, gee, if that's the shrimp, I'm coming over there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
These fellas are really looked in their boat, and they look like big lobsters, and they're prawns.
Yeah. Absolutely. I tell you what, and they're everywhere, aren't they? Like, you just go out, you go in the creek here, the local creek, go down that creek, 5 minutes away and throw a cast net. And, get a whole bucket of prawns. And they're delicious. They're beautiful, the best prawns in the world. And they are. And I'm not just making that up. They're the ones out of that creek that's like 8 kilometres away from us, or maybe even closer, 6 kilometres, the Loda Creek. You go in there, you cast the cast net, and the prawns are the best prawns in the world. And that's just in our local creek.
You're right. You're dead right.
But they are, Dad. I mean, I'm not making that up. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. Those prawns out of the creek are the best prawns I've ever tasted in my life. They're like a little sweet, a little salty, and they're big prawns too. So we're very lucky.
Go down there with a cotton thread and a bit of meat and catch the lollies, and cook them up, and go home and cook them up, wash them up, just like, because you used to have to take up the cooking space. But no, and her
Dad, I tell you.
the
Do-
writing was so beautiful. He cooked,
Oh.
and when I think of it, it was all that beef fat. It wasn't like margarine and
No.
all the goodies. Now it was just good old beef fat, and you chopped them down, and they were beautiful.
Look, there's nothing wrong. Look, people were healthier back then, Dad, before all this modern food and everything. People were healthier because that's what we really meant to eat. We're not meant to eat all this modern chemical-y stuff. So back then, you were probably eating good food, which is good for you. So there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. The old beef fat on a bit of bread.
Dad.
I used to love it.
Yeah.
She used to go right down the bottom and get in the bloody part of the fat and spread it on the bread.
But everyone done that, didn't they? Even Mum. Mum's family done the same thing. Everyone done that.
We all scraped the pans out of the fat. We all scraped the pans out, and we used to fight over them.
Well, you would. Look, kids like me, and especially kids of today, wouldn't understand any of that because you were born in a different time when economic conditions weren't, as well as they are now. But all the same, I'm sure you agree, it was the best time in the world. Like, you had freedoms and things.
First big depression, I was born 1931.
Exactly. You were born in the middle of it. You couldn't come in at any worse time, could you?
So we still survived.
Absolutely, because we're all survivors, Dad. All survivors, like Richard's boxing coach told me. You're Dave. I said, why do I do that, Bernie? And he said, Dave, because you're a survivor. And I always thought over the years what he meant, because at the time I didn't know what he was talking about. But now, after these 20 years and thinking about it,
I know what he was meaning. We're all survivors, Dad. We're just fighting different things. That's all. We're not going to die of hunger. We're not going to die of thirst. The animal's not going to come and attack us in the night. But we're still doing that because that's how we survived for a long time in human history. So we're all just survivors and we're just surviving. And that's what we're doing.
Where do I live now? Do Australia come now?
Dad, you live wherever you want to live because you got that freedom. You know, you still got that freedom. In this country, you live where you want to live because we're a democracy.
I still want to come home.
You can come home, Dad. It's right here for you. You don't have to worry. You can come home. Come home to Melzy if you want, if that's what you want to do. You got them freedoms, Dad. You can do whatever you want. Look, anything. If you want to come home here and I'm not here, Dad, well, that's all right. I can find my own place. But I'm looking after it for you, and it's all looking sweet. I'm repairing things like that bell out the front and a few other things. I've got the carpet coming in here. I just got to go and pick it up in my car. But I'm just a few minor repairs to my car, and I'll go and get that. Right? It's at the store, waiting for me now. So it's all good. You know what I mean? The room looks good. It looks great. I've got the birds outside and little boy birds in here with me. Dad, you don't have to thank me. I got to thank you. You're the one that provides all this for me. It's nothing to do with me. I'm just helping you with the doorbell. You know, it's only $39, Dad, and they're sending a new one. So, yeah, and it doesn't need any wiring. You know, the doorbell thing sends it through the air to the speaker, so you can put it wherever you want. You know, if you want to say, oh, I don't want it outside the roller, I want it near the door. Well, you could just move it that easy, and it still works. So when it comes, I'll see that it operates that way, and soon as I'm putting it out the front, and then I got a chimer in my room and a chimer for you guys out in the kitchen or wherever. So that'll be good. I was going to go a bit more expensive and get one of them talker ones, so the people out could talk through the speaker. But well, it was only $39.95, and it's.
Is she going all right?
I think Mum's with Trevor, Sid, and Tracy. Did you wish her happy birthday or?
Yes.
Oh well, you're lucky.
Come in here.
Oh, she come in. Look, Mum is a darling. She's an angel from heaven in our family, Dad.
Oh, no, she.
She's an angel from heaven. Oh, she's a beautiful. Oh, you would be, Dad. Look, you couldn't have married anyone better. And just like on that song, you know, I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old Dad. Yeah, that one. I don't know the full thing, but I know that part. You know what I mean? I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old Dad. Yeah, that one. That's the girl I want. Gee, you couldn't get better than her, could you? Could you get better? You can't. It's impossible. Impossible. Impossible.
Here yesterday.
Well, that's good.
Don't you think,
Dad, look, she will stick by you through thick and thin and never give up, because that's the sort of person she is. She will never give up on you. And that's the sort of, you know that. That's the kind of person Mum is. So you married the best. You didn't marry the second or the third or the 1,000th or the millionth. You married the number one, Dad. And that's what Mum is. Number one.
Number one.
You got it there.
Number one puppy.
Number one puppy. You got the number one puppy. You got the number one wife. You got the number one house. Look, how could you get more number one than 1-1? It's 1-1, isn't it? It's 11. 1-1. Late. Yeah, it's true. You got everything. Everything. Yeah. Everything's one for you, Dad. Right? So how can you go wrong? You're not wrong. When you won, you're not wrong, because that's the first. So you got it all. You got the number one puppy, you got the number one wife, you got the number one house, you got the number one birds. So you don't have to worry. A lot of it is worrying, Dad. You know what I mean? If you don't worry, things don't catch up on you, because when you're worried, it's like, it's like any animal that's worried. It's like a mouse when it's worried. Even a mother mouse, if she's worried, that she'll eat her own little children. That she's just born, and move out of that worry area to somewhere else. Whereas she's not worried, she's just going to stay there and raise them and look after them, and no trouble. So it definitely has an effect on you. So if you just don't worry, you've got no trouble, Dad, because your body reacts to that in a positive way.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
I'll get back to you. Well, get back to me later. When are you coming up here?
Dad, I've trying to get my car to work, you know what I mean? And so I'm just repairing it at the moment, and I will. When I get my car to work, because...
Just take mine. Is yours?
No. Well, I think Gordon's got it, but it's not going to take much. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what's wrong. One of the pipes at the back that goes to the heater, it's split, and all the water's running out of it, because I filled it up, and all the water is running on the ground, and I'm there. Oh, goodness gracious! So I got to get that pipe and replace it. I got it coming from eBay, and stick it on there, and then fill it up, and then I should be right to go. I'll be good to go. So whenever it comes from eBay, that pipe, yeah, and I cleaned out all the garage for you. It's spotless. There's not one bit of mess in that. That big bin I got. I put all the junk in there, and they come with a truck and took it all away. So I'm very happy about that. It's spotless. There's no mess in that garage now whatsoever.
That's great.
But the funny thing is, I got it spotless, but now I can't use it, because my car, I need that pipe around the back because it's split. Yeah. But anyway, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. That's nothing for me to fix. Oh, you know what I mean? Because we got... Well, we got... Just like your dad, you can fix anything, right? How many times have I put an engine together, and I had to have you come down when I started to put the, what are they? Distributor plugs in the right order, because I have them all back to front. Remember? Yeah. But yeah, so you know what I mean. So I say we got it easy. We got this easy. You know what I mean? Because we're Welsh, right? We're Welsh. The problems ain't nothing for a Welsh.
We can sing because we're Welsh.
That's right.
The best voices, baritone voice in the world.
Oh, the best in the world, Dad. The best.
The best.
Oh,
The best.
billionaires run from us, Dad. Billionaires. They're billionaires, but they run from us. And we got nothing. We got minuses. We got minus $27,000 in the bank. And multi-billionaires fly the other way, Dad, because they know what's going to happen if I catch up. You know what I mean? So we're good. We definitely are good. There's no doubt about it. But I tell you, what's that song we were singing the other day? You want to sing that again? I can't remember it. Not Danny Boy. What was it? You don't have to sing it. I'll sing it for you. I just can't remember what it was. Sunny Boy? No, not Sunny Boy. My knees, Sunny Boy. Though you're only 3, Sunny Boy. You no way of knowing. There's no way of showing what you mean to me, Sunny Boy. Your gray skies, I don't mind the gray skies. Make them blue, Sunny Boy. Friends may forsake me, let 'em all forsake me. I'll still have you, Sunny Boy. You're sent from heaven, and I know your worth. You made a heaven for me here on earth. sonny boy. I'll still have you, sonny boy. Beautiful.
Thank you for that.
All right, Dad. So, are you doing all right then? You think?
I'm doing all right.
Well, that's all we need to know. As long as you're doing all right, that's all we need to know. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for... Bye now.
Okay. Bye, Dad. See you.